Hey, everybody, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. It is the 6th of August, and it is almost the end of the 5 bass draw. And I have my granddaughter with me. Say hi, Lana.
Hello.
She's going to hang out with me for a little bit while we're in here. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Russell. Russell, thanks for stopping by. Thomas, I got to figure out why you're not getting my emails. I send them to you all the time. We'll figure it out. For some reason, I get about 7 or 8 people that I get a reject on emails, but we'll figure it out. John, how are you? Good to see you. Been fishing today. You and Captain Lindia. I got some upgrades for you guys. Brian the Bass Hunter, thanks for stopping by. Man, a lot of people in here today already. And Captain Lindia says, hi, Lana. Say hi to Captain Lindia.
Hello.
Yeah. So we'll get to the tournaments in just a second. I got quite a few photos to share with you. I just want to make sure everyone's aware, and we got just now getting people coming in. But Sunday night is it, folks, for all of you in the tournament. Got to have your fish in Sunday night, midnight-ish. If you're on the West Coast, I'll give you a little bit of lead time because you're definitely in a different time zone. But close of business, your midnight, wherever you're at. Got to have them in. Kenneth Tipton, good to see you. I think I got some photos, some fish of you to share. And there's Marty. You've met Marty, Lana Bear. He gave you a shirt, remember? Yeah. So, Mo, good to see you, Mo. Look at those welds. Mo, are you a welder? Those some good welds right there. Chris Shelton, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Speaking of welds, last week I was trying to get a picture of my boat up. And last night, if you, hey, Rob, if you are, obviously you're a YouTuber of some sort or on Facebook, Matt Downs at Trick Tens posted the latest of my boat. It's looking good. Basically, we're down to, I just need my foam decking, my CNC cut foam decking. And then in a week or so, I'm going to be driving down to transfer over all my current equipment that I'm taking off this boat onto the new boat. And it should be ready to go. So the Shockwave is almost here. I'll share. Let me share a picture here. Share a screen of the actual. Not that one. Let's see if I can share this. So if you can see that, here's a photo of Matt there right in front of the boat. It's like I said, we're waiting for the decking. The trolling motor's on. He's got to run a little bit of wiring, but we are getting there. It is looking good. So I'm getting excited. I'm excited to get that boat in the water. So won't be long for sure. Probably another 10 days or so. I'll have that. I'm hoping 10 to 12 days. That boat will be up this way. But man, he has crushed it on it. He's made it. I can't say enough about it. If you're thinking about getting a custom made boat, Matt Downs at Trick Tens just does it up right. He really does. Yeah, I hear you, Brian. It'll get plenty of fish slime. You know that. It'll get plenty of fish slime, without a doubt. So, well, let me. Mo says yes, I will for Hill Ron. Okay, that's awesome. You're looking weld. You know what you're doing. Obviously, I'm learning a lot. I learned how to weld in FFA when I was in high school, and I weld a little bit here and there. But man, it's an art. I mean, you got to know what you're doing. You get good welds. So, you want to see my boat at Donkeyland? That is a possibility. I've been thinking about. I'm an all-electric guy, but this boat I might get I'm thinking about purchasing a 90 horsepower tiller to put on the back too. Just kicking him around in my mind to go down to Donkeyland and do some other things in it, get on some gas lakes, but we'll see. We'll see. So let me throw up a few photos that people have shared with me this week. A little bit of the bragging board, as I call it. And we'll start with let's start with this one right here. Let me bring it up and let me share it. You may recognize this fella, or maybe not. Anybody know this guy? That's the bass hunter, Mr. Brian Green. And I want to say is that a 7-pounder, Brian, you caught? That wasn't long enough. He was looking for something either a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, but that was a nice one. I know what lake that's on too. Matter of fact, I know that spot. So it's a good looking fish, Brian. That's a good one. Bass hunter there. I think he's got one that he's holding. I'm not gonna spoil anything once we show the results, but that is a stud. You're right, Russell. That's a stud. So let's see who else we got here. Let me go back into the bin here and see who else we can share. Kenneth Tipton. Let me share this one right here. Oh, wrong one. Let's share this screen right here. Take me a second. Kenneth Tipton, there's a nice bass right there he put in. Kenneth, how big was that one? That looks, I mean, that's got to be close to 7. That's a good looking fish. And I know you're down in Florida. I know that terrain. You're in Florida. That is a Florida bass right there. That's another good one. Yeah, they are coming in. So that's a nice looking bass, Ken. Nice one. Yeah, it looks. Oh, Kenneth said, Kenneth Newstead said, I just figured out the YouTube live thing. Hey, Kenneth, it's not hard, buddy. If you can catch a 7-pound bass, you should be able to figure out YouTube live. I'm just joshing you. Yep, that's Florida all day for sure. So let's take let's look at another one real quick. Let me remove that. I should not take me off. And let's go to another fish that we got here. And this one came in. I think everybody's going to recognize this one too. Anybody know that lady? Do you know who that is, Lana Bear? That's Captain Lindia. That's an upgrade yesterday that we got. And that was a 24-inch bass. And Lindia, I didn't get a weight. Did you get a weight on that bass? I mean, it's hard to catch a 24, but that's a donkey. I'm just looking. Yeah, that's a donkey land bass. Yeah, Linda, more sky than land or water is a good giveaway for Florida. Yeah. Oh, Kenneth Tipton said his scale died. You got to get your scale fixed. I mean, every year I come down to a tiebreaker, it seems like. Oh, so Linda got hers weighed 7.12, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. And that was a 24-incher. That's a big bass. Yeah, that is a nice one. And here, let's stop sharing that one, and I'll throw up another one here before we throw the the standings. Let's throw up one, maybe 2 more. This one, everybody's going to recognize this fella too. Hey, Kenneth, you got to get the picture. You got to get the tree limb out from in front of your face, or maybe not. Kenneth Newstead. That's not the big one. That's not the big one Kenneth turned in. I'll tell you, Kenneth turned in some nice ones this week. I mean, it blows my mind. In New York, catching these big bass, and it's that's not even the big one. Let me show you the big one. And Kenneth, I'm going to spoil it a little bit here. Let me stop sharing this one and share another one. Let me share one more here. Share this one out. This one is a lunker, folks. That is a lunker. 23 3/4. Kenneth, that's just a good looking bass all the way around. That's a New York bass. And caught him from the bank, as you guys can see. Caught him from the bank. A good looking fish, Kenneth. That's gonna help you out a lot. Help you out a lot. So got some good looking fish come in. And let me make sure I think I got everybody. I shared some fish. I like sharing everybody's photos. Makes me feel like I've been catching big fish. And I hadn't caught any. Well, I've caught a few big fish here lately. I just got to get some videos out for you guys. So what everybody's concerned about that's here is what the standings are. So let's look at the standings. Let's go ahead and get it out, and I'll share them again for all you folks that are coming in tomorrow or later tonight or in the morning. We'll do it a couple times here. What's Russell say? That's good, Russell. Lately, my good fish have been folding out for contract negotiations. That's really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, John, I'm sorry, I didn't show yours. John has an 8.7. I didn't upload it, John. I was in a little bit of a hurry today. Kenneth, I know you said you caught those two. Kenneth caught two nice ones right on the deadfall. That's where you can catch those big ones for sure. So let's get that spreadsheet up, folks. Let me get that ready, and let's get that shared out. And this is as of tonight, right before. If you sent something in, and so before I hit the share button, if I miss something, now's the time to tell me. Now, you guys know I always triple, quadruple check before the end of the tournament. But if for some reason, if you're watching this now or watching this in the morning or later in the afternoon, make sure if I miss something to let me know. But here we go. We're sitting right here is the total. Kenneth has jumped into first place with 106. He turned in a 23 and a 23.75. John upgraded today and has jumped up to 105. And Lindia upgraded and at 104.5. Kenneth Tipton, you're sitting in at fourth. And Nelson DaCosta from Massachusetts, of all places. Nelson, you're crushing it for Massachusetts. Sitting in right now in the money. So Brian, Bass Hunter, I know you need a fish. Chris McGowan, who turned in a 7-pounder. That this 22-incher was a 7-pounder he turned in last week. But we got some other fish. We got some other fish that people got to fill in. This is not over by any means. Even Kenneth, you're not. 106 is a great length, but there's lots of room in here to catch you. If Brian comes in with a 24.5, that's going to get him. So I better delete that. But yeah, we got lots of room here. If you're thinking you're in good spot, I wouldn't quit fishing just yet. Or if you're waiting to figure out what you're going to turn in, now you know where you need to be at for sure. And we got till Sunday. Everybody's got till Sunday to get to get these fish in. Mo, you just sent me a photo. I will look at it right now. Fishing, cooking with Jose. Hey, how are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. So that's where we're sitting at. I'll show this one more time. I want to see this fish that Mo sent in. Yes, you have a few days left. Sunday midnight. Sunday midnight. Let's look at this fish that Mo just sent in. Let me grab this real quick and save it. Just give me a second here, Mo, and I'll see if I can get that up there. Got to close out all these fish I have open. And yep, Mo, I can get you. Mo, that's a big one. Let's make sure we get this in. Let's save as here. Takes me a second when I'm doing it live, folks, but we'll get it in here. And it's a little slow, of course. Good looking fish though, Mo. Let's make sure we. All right, well, I'm going to share this one out real quick. Let's get that one shared. That's a good fish. Let me share this one out. It's a good looking bass, Mo. No doubt about it. How big was that guy? Hey, thanks, Jose. Thank you much. So, Mo, I got to tell us a little about this fish. That's a nice one. I mean, that's a long bass. If you not turn that one in, are you going to turn that one in, or is this one you caught here recently? I'd be curious to know. Yeah, a lot of nice bass, Kenneth. A lot of nice bass that come in. This tournament really turns out the big ones. Every year, you know, we get a lot. So definitely a nice one. So Rob, just let me know a little bit. I'm going to stop sharing it. But a really nice bass. That thing looks a solid. I mean, it looks close to 24 inches. Looks close to 24 inches. Jose lives in Texas. Well, thanks for stopping by. It says fishing, cooking with Jose. It looks like you got a YouTube channel, Jose. I'll have to go check you out. Thanks. For sure. I'll definitely check you out. Kenneth said he won last year with 103.5. You did. You're at 106. It's going to be tough to beat, but it's very, very doable. Very, very doable. So, yeah. Just making sure I want to look and make sure I don't miss anybody's comments because it's hard for me to look at comments and share at the same time. All right, Jose. Well, you've got all those in Texas because I have caught all those fish in Texas when I lived in Texas. So what part of Texas you live in, Jose? And that's right, Brian. Brian won this tournament with 103.5 the year prior. So are you taking notes? Oh, okay. Oh, she got your channel up. My granddaughter's got your channel up on her tablet. All right. We're gonna definitely have to check you out. Yeah, the sun is hot in Texas, Jose, for sure. All right, folks. Well, I just want to make sure we've got everybody. I'll share this one more time before we go. But again, Sunday night. And by the way, Jose, I'm still curious what part of Texas you lived in. I lived in San Antonio for a while. Sunday night is the end of the tournament, so make sure you have all your fish. If you're holding out, I know a few of you are, and that's fine. That's great. You don't. And if you do have your 5 and you catch a bigger, you can call. Everybody knows that you can call in the second half of this tournament. So my plan is, as always, next Wednesday night, I should have the results of this tournament. I'll do like a 7 or 8 minute video thanking you all for participation like I normally do and announcing the winner. And once those winners are announced, within 2 to 3 business days, you'll get contacted by Omni and all of our prizes will go out. So I do just know off the top of my head that most of the top 5 are Omnia Pro members. So somebody's going to get an extra $300 on top of the prizes that we put out. So so good luck to everybody. But that's the plan. I'll get the results out next Wednesday at 8:30. Hopefully I'll have a little content right after to share with you guys as well. I just have not been able to keep up with tournaments and getting out content. And I've been fishing, got some good stuff to put out. I've got some new lakes that I've been fishing on that I want to share with you guys. So they'll be out probably next week as well. So one more time, I'll share the screen to give you an idea of where we're sitting at. By the way, the smallmouth only tournament kicks off, and I've been sending out emails left and right. It kicks off on the 16th of August and runs through the 14th of September. If you haven't got your email, if you signed up earlier in the year, I've got you marked. You'll get an email from me. You'll get your participant code. But if you haven't signed up for the smallmouth only and you're planning on it, get it to me soon, because I will be sending out the participant codes next Friday morning and Friday afternoon. So looking forward to that tournament. It's amazing to me how big smallmouth we turn in that tournament. We get some great smallmouth fishermen. Hey Tim, thanks for stopping in, my friend. And Kenneth, send me a daggum email this time. You know my email address. Say sign me up for smallmouth tournament, because I almost missed you in this tournament. Got you into the last tournament, the last minute. Yeah, and thanks, folks. Before you jump out, hit that thumbs up on your way out. Helps out the algorithm. And if you are curious about the Shockwave, my new boat, go over to Trick Tins and check out the latest episode from Trick Tins. That is the Shockwave. It's 90% done. We're waiting on the turf, waiting on to put a few more hatches in, but the outside wrap is done. The front trolling motor's on. The paint is done. It's looking really, really good. I'm really, really excited to get that new boat. By the way, if anyone local here in Virginia is looking for a boat, the current Shane Flynn Outdoors boat is up for sale. So if you're interested in buying my 1680, I have a low roughneck 1680 with the deck, the whole 9 yards. You see me fish out all the time. It's going to be up for sale with the front trolling motor, with live scope, with lithium batteries, the whole 9 yards. Is going to be a deal for somebody. I have few people interested in it, but I'm not going to try to rob anybody. I'm just going to try to move that boat because I need to make room for the new boat. So if you're interested locally here in Virginia, or if you want to drive and come and get it, I'll definitely be looking for anybody that wants to jump on it. So one more time, let me share the spreadsheet. Let's get that out there. I closed out that spreadsheet, but I know how to make that come back real quick. Hold on. Again, so if you're interested in here it is. If you are interested in my current boat, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email, and we can talk about pricing. Trust me, I'm going to be pretty easy on the pricing for that boat. So let me share the screen last time for the spreadsheet, folks. Here we go. This is where we stand. Kenneth sitting in first, John and Linda second, third, Kenneth Tipton from Florida sitting in fourth, and Nelson DaCosta is in the money in Massachusetts. So get those big fish in, folks. Good luck. Next Wednesday night at 8:30, I will be announcing the winners of the tournament. So look for it. Marty, I will take a hot check from you because I know where you live. So anyways, folks, good luck to everybody. Make sure you get your fish in next week. This at 8:30, we'll get the results out. And if you're wanting to get into the smallmouth only tournament, get me those emails. There's advertisements out there. You know how to do it if you're watching this right now. Shane Flynn Outdoors at yahoo.com, and we'll get you signed up. It's a 4-week tournament. It's 3 bass for the smallmouth only. It's called the Smallmouth Slam. We slam those 3 big bass together to determine a winner. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. You want to say bye-bye, Lana?
Bye.
Yeah. So we'll talk to you soon, and good luck to all you fishermen, and look for the results of this tournament next Wednesday night. Have a good night, everybody.